I don't know, I've always believed that awards are obviously not telling you that you're probably the greatest, because of course there are many other things that keep happening in this entire sphere in which we work and operate every day. But I think awards for me constantly remind that I'm still in the game. So that's exactly what I believe. And I'll probably just talk a little about a couple of things, a couple of moments that have happened till now in my entire career since I've been out of North Point. So, and the reason why I'm saying this is because throughout these 6 years that I've been over there have been a lot of learnings that have come my way. And if I was to bucket these learnings into different buckets, there would be actually two buckets that would eventually come out. One is it's important to learn because there's a lot of inspiration that learning brings in when it comes to creating ideas, bringing forth what do you know, what do you feel is right to the client. The other part of learning is actually having your own point of view at the end of it. And it's because that will help you drive a couple of things on your own in a market where there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of competitive world out there. So actually these are two buckets where I see learning coming around in a full circle. And there'll be a lot of times where times will test you. There'll be a lot of times where you'll be testing times. So eventually, what you've got to do is keep learning, keep absorbing, keep getting inspired. Like, for example, I just tell a lot of people that I am not at all a person who reads books. I can't read books. I can't finish reading books in one go. But the fact is, there are a lot of other sources of inspiration that I absorb from. So, for example, if I'm learning, if I'm listening to a song, there are a lot of lyrics in the song which tell me a lot of messages, because ultimately a song written is also a point of view of the guy who's written the song. Yeah, so you can learn a lot of things from things around you. Conversations are a great way to kind of absorb things. So a lot of things like these, but eventually all I can say is that I'm glad this process of learning started from North Point. And this whole thing, I'm really thankful to Mr. Mehta. Really thankful to Mr. Seva, who's been our dean and continuously encouraged us to kind of go explore, learn, do things our own way, and find out for ourselves whether we fail or we succeed. So that's the essential point, because the fact is, the learning that you've got, the application of it is at a time when you have to test it. And that exactly is the time whether you get to know whether you're right or you're wrong. So thanks, Mr. Mehta. Thanks, Mr. Seva. And I'd really like to thank people at Lowe for giving me the opportunity, campaign after campaign, brand after brand, to kind of come up with something interesting. And as I said, awards are not the way to say that you're the greatest, but you're still in the game. Thanks.